The Perfect Cream Puff, a step-by-step guide. Hello, baking enthusiasts! Today, we're diving into the delightful world of cream puffs. Don't be intimidated by their delicate appearance. These little bites of heaven are easier to make than you might think. With my simple step-by-step guide, you'll be whipping up bakery-worthy cream puffs in no time. So, put on your aprons and let's get baking. What exactly is a cream puff? It's a light and airy pastry shell made with choux pastry, filled with a luscious, creamy filling. The magic happens when the pastry puffs up in the oven, creating a hollow centre perfect for holding all that deliciousness. Cream puffs are incredibly versatile. You can fill them with classic pastry cream, whipped cream, or even ice cream. They're the perfect treat for any occasion, from casual gatherings to elegant parties. Before we begin our baking journey, let's gather our ingredients. For the choux pastry, you'll need 1 cup of water, half a cup of unsalted butter, cut into cubes, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and 4 large eggs at room temperature. For the pastry cream filling, 2 cups of whole milk, half a cup of granulated sugar, a 1/4 cup of cornstarch, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 large egg yolks, 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Don't forget to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius and line a baking sheet with parchment paper. Having everything ready will make the process smoother and more enjoyable. Section 4. Crafting your cream puffs. Now let's make the choux pastry. In a saucepan, combine water, butter and salt. Bring it to a boil over medium heat, stirring until the butter melts completely. Once the mixture is boiling, remove it from the heat. Add the flour all at once and stir vigorously with a wooden spoon. You want to incorporate the flour quickly and evenly, ensuring there are no lumps. Return the pan to medium heat and cook for about 2 minutes, stirring constantly. The dough will come together and form a smooth ball that pulls away from the sides of the pan. Transfer the dough to a mixing bowl and let it cool slightly for about 5 minutes. This step is important to prevent the eggs from cooking when added. Now, it's time to add the eggs. Beat the eggs lightly in a separate bowl. Gradually add the beaten eggs to the cooled dough, one at a time, beating well after each addition. This is crucial for achieving the right consistency. The dough will look lumpy at first, but keep beating until it becomes smooth and glossy. You'll know it's ready when it forms a ribbon that slowly falls from the spoon when lifted. Section 5. The art of pastry cream. While the cream puffs bake, let's prepare the pastry cream. In a saucepan, whisk together the milk, sugar, cornstarch and salt. Heat over medium heat, stirring constantly until the mixture thickens and comes to a boil. This will take about 5 to 7 minutes. In a separate bowl, whisk the egg yolks lightly. Temper the yolks by gradually whisking in about half a cup of the hot milk mixture. This prevents the yolks from curdling. Pour the tempered yolk mixture back into the saucepan with the remaining hot milk mixture. Continue to cook and stir for another minute until the cream thickens further. Remove from the heat and stir in the butter and vanilla extract. Press plastic wrap directly onto the surface of the cream to prevent a skin from forming. Let it cool completely before filling the cream puffs. You can speed up the cooling process by placing the bowl in an ice bath. Section 6. Assembling your masterpieces. Once the cream puffs have cooled completely, it's time for the best part, filling them. Fit a pastry bag with a large round tip. Fill the bag with the cooled pastry cream. If you don't have a pastry bag, you can use a spoon or a zip-top bag with a corner snipped off. Using a serrated knife, carefully cut the cream puffs in half horizontally. Pipe or spoon a generous amount of pastry cream into the bottom half of each puff. Place the top half back on and press gently to seal. For an extra touch of sweetness and visual appeal, dust the tops with powdered sugar or drizzle with melted chocolate. You can also get creative with other toppings like chopped nuts, fresh berries, or a sprinkle of cocoa powder. Section 7. Tips for cream puff perfection. Here are a few additional tips to ensure your cream puffs turn out light, airy, and utterly irresistible. Avoid opening the oven door during the first 20 minutes of baking, as this can cause the puffs to collapse. You can make the choux pastry and pastry cream ahead of time. Store them separately in airtight containers in the refrigerator for up to 2 days. Experiment with different fillings. Get creative and try whipped cream, flavoured pastry creams, or even savoury fillings like chicken salad or smoked salmon. Congratulations on making your own homemade cream puffs. I hope you enjoy these delightful treats as much as I do. Remember, baking is all about having fun and experimenting in the kitchen. Don't be afraid to try new things and put your own spin on classic recipes. Happy baking!